I got nervous for a second that I didn't turn off loop, and I was like, "Oh
Oh,
shit!"
I was like, you got nervous. I've never heard you say that before. Like,
Not nervous, just kind of like, "Oh man, did I forget to turn off loop because that's hit me before?"
well, if it makes you feel better, when was that? Wednesday. It was me and Matt, and we had this whole like really good like intro, and then he was like, "Wait, I'm not. We're not live," and so we had to like start all over again. But yeah, hey, what's up? Hey
Hey,
guys.
it's Thursday.
No,
That happened
no,
with me and Will once.
it's Friday. Yeah.
Ouch! It is Friday. Ouch! I was saying yesterday to my boyfriend to Chris while we were eating, and I was like, I did like a repair the other day, and I'm pretty sure I should have worn gloves because I cut up every finger on my
That
right
shit
hand.
is it's sharp. Like I took my phone case off, acting like like I was like I can be that person that doesn't have a phone case. I think I really want to be that person.
I'm
And the
doing
way
that
that
right now.
my phone cut my fucking finger, I was like, I don't think I can be that person. I I would like to be,
Mhm.
but I'm not.
I'm doing that right now. I'm just kind of trying to just test how durable my phone is because I've had it for over a year now and I have protection on it. But
Yeah.
enough about that. Welcome to another episode of Creatia Conversation, the number one news source on Pornhub for all that nerdish. I am your host, Mara, not dying today, DeShark Watkins, and
Yes.
I am joined today by its P Power, not
PP
PP
power.
Power. I keep wanting to say that.
PP
It,
power.
it's P Power,
It's
Bridget.
me. Hello. What's up? How's it
Not
going?
much.
Yeah, I'm
Better
glad
term
you're
from
feeling
your
better. I'm glad you're
thanks.
feeling better.
After like Luna had a show yesterday, so after we came back and
So cute.
we had dinner, I just kind of was just like, I'm ready to retire for the night.
Yep.
I
Yep.
literally like 'cause I knew today she had a half day because they're going on break next week. So I was just like, I'm not doing this whole running around to get her to school at 7:30, pick her up at 12:30, to then rush back here, which we would have started at this time anyway. Um
Wait.
so
She has a
it's
break next week. A break for
President's
for
Week.
what? For the week?
Yeah, New York schools they do the whole week.
That's wild. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they get in, but they have half days every Friday, except for now I got her into after school, so now that's why we do the show at the regular time on Fridays.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Some
Yeah, I was
after
very
school
determined.
activities.
As much as I would
Yeah.
love to hang out with her every Friday from
She's
from
annoying.
twelve
Or
thirty.
I don't actually know if that's true. But you're like, well, she is.
Yeah, so I just kind of I kept her home from school today,
No,
just
but
because I
yeah,
was
it
just like,
is President's Day coming up,
yeah.
and I know that because like my son's daycare is closed on the Friday and the Monday, so it's like a 4 day
Hmm.
weekend for his because he goes to daycare on a military installation. So
Ah,
every month there's generally a 4 day holiday
at
and it just
least one for 4 day weekend.
fucking annoying. I'm like, why are you still get out of my house?
Fuck these
But
federal holidays.
but
um,
yeah.
but what was I saying? Um, Jesus. Oh yeah, in New
Nerd,
York
yeah.
for as long as I have gone to, or as long as I've been here, um, they've always had the week off in February during President's Day week. It's usually called midwinter break.
Midwinter break. Well, usually if you work in a government job, Ty, like even if you're like a postman, I do think you would get that day off. Um, so, but also I will say Florida does suck. Sorry that you live there. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, Florida and Texas, two very questionable
The
states.
thing is, like, I want to like Texas. I really, but they're
I want
crazy.
to like them because of Beyonce and Meg the
And
Stallion.
and like food, like I really want to, but I can't. Like on a political level, I cannot get it. So, but yeah.
No,
Anyway,
yeah. But Well, since we spoke yesterday, nothing has really you already know nothing has been played or watched.
Nothing. I was
Nothing
watching
new.
Abbott, the latest season of Abbott Elementary.
I need to catch up on that.
Like it's kind of an easy background show for me to put on. Um, God, there was another thing I watched recently, and I can't think of it. I really want to watch that Nickelodeon. I saw that. I think I saw you like retweet or something like that Nickelodeon documentary about Nickelodeon.
Yes, bring on the dragage
About
because
Nickelodeon. Like I
they're
want
gonna
to watch
they're gonna
that.
talk about how harmful
How
all of their
horrible.
childhoods were.
Horrible. Because that guy was a creep. It's so bad.
Because it's just
But
like
yeah.
it kind of like I can't wait for like not that Disney will really let it happen, but I can't wait for the one that just brings Disney to the forefront as to why all of their child stars go crazy for the most part.
Literally, you literally. Yeah, Nickelodeon might not be for me, but I'm more like a not like more of a Cartoon Network, Disney. I'm moving into the game design stage, so I'm trying to get in there. But yeah. Anyway,
Ooh.
enough about me. Um,
But yeah, so I haven't really played or watched anything. There's a documentary that I bookmarked for when it comes out the end of February on Netflix called The Octopus Murders. Um, it
um,
has something to do with the govern like this dude was like reporting something, and there's about some I forget what it was they said that he was reporting on or writing a book or a story about that has all these ties to all these government agencies, and then
yeah,
he started like then he died, and apparently like other people I think that were working on it with him also ended up murdered. And I was like, I love a good government conspiracy.
I sure do too. I love a conspiracy. Like I do love a good conspiracy. That's fair. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit does happen in production of animated films and TV. It's a
I want
big
to learn
crunch
more about
culture.
the I want to learn more about the crazy production of Emperor's New Groove.
I do too. You know,
Isn't
it's
that like one of those ones that they didn't have like they kept editing scripts around or something like
I
that? I
do
feel like
think that they were doing a lot of like changes and redoings of and as someone who has been on the production line, that shit can be a pain in the ass. So uh, it was filmed by Sting's wife. Sting did the soundtrack. Oh, Kingdom of the Sun. Interesting. Yeah, there's like a lot of history that goes
with
uh
the movie, but I mean it's such
with
oh
the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
even if
It's
you
like
go into the Wikipedia,
mm,
there's a whole big section that talks about Kingdom of the Sun, and then there's production,
oh
overhaul, and changes, which is also a very lengthy passage. I would give that a
yeah.
read.
Yeah.
Um,
Like there's a lot of stuff that's written and scrapped and written and but anyway,
but it's crazy because I love that movie. It's up there in like my top 10
I
of
do.
Disney films.
I love Eartha Kitt, so I am a big
As
Yzma
Yzma.
fan. Yeah. Yeah. So
Pull the lever, Kronk.
that's so good.
Wrong
That's so good.
lever.
Wrong lever. Yeah, I love Yzma. I mean,
They probably were
that
like, this is not going to appeal to children.
yeah, Disney's all for a long time. They're just like, what about the children? This is too intense for the children. I feel like they're kind of like getting away from that a little bit now. Like even with Turning Red, like
Oh yeah, they're all
it was
talking
like a
about like
big deal that like
call
people
your
were pissed
call your
off. They're like,
there now Disney has turned into like call out motherfuckers who hurt your feelings.
and on top
Call
like
out.
you know because it was like a period thing and people were like pissed off like oh my god this movie's about a period not about a period but she has her period in the movie and it's like that's just
Okay,
like
but
a
that's something that most, like that a majority of little girls will experience as they grow up.
yes yes
Mm,
100%. So let's like normalize it and not make it feel like shameful or embarrassing or whatever.
facts.
I would like to teach my child to give a girl his jacket if he sees, like some spots or something on her pants, just to hide it,
Mm-hmm.
just to like, because it is normal. Like that's not something we usually
Yeah,
make fun of,
like
Yeah.
that happened to me
Mhm.
when I went on this study abroad trip in Japan. I was on a class group trip and fucking my period came and I was not prepared for it because at that point I probably had maybe 5 periods.
Yeah, it's the fucking
Well, I
worst.
mean, probably more than that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really too
You aren't
keen
like
on the whole, like, this is
packing
when it
for
will
that.
come. Yeah, like,
Yeah, timing
it would
it.
just show up, and then you'd be like, oh shit, okay.
Here
And then
we
you would
are.
just kind of go about it. And then, like, at that age, it was kind of like, oh shit, here it is. But
And
it
it's
was
just
never like now I'm like, okay, I can kind of tell my body knows when it's coming.
yeah, and you can go out and buy if you need to. So like,
Yeah.
anyway, this is not like period talk. Here we are.
Yeah, right. So thank y'all for watching live, whoever stuck around through this far.
Whoever is still here, thank you for still
um,
being here.
you can catch Creatia Conversation live every Monday through Friday around this time, um, via your favorite your favorite streaming places such as which is twitch.tv/Creatia World. If you're an Amazon Prime
Mhm.
subscriber, you get access to Prime Gaming, which gets you a free premium subscription to your favorite Twitch streamer. Give it to us because who else would you give it to? You're here every week, right? So
Please,
there we are.
please give it to us.
Um, if you watch us elsewhere like youtube.com/Creatia World, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, a little bell pops up. That little bell will notify you every time we go live or post something to the channel. You can also catch us on Pornhub at pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. It's our favorite place to watch us because why not? It's fun. It's funny. There's also exclusive content there as well. But let's jump into newsy time because we went on a crazy tangent in the beginning.
As we tend to do.
And that's okay. That's totally okay.
Yeah.
You know how much I love Godzilla and the Monsterverse.
Did you watch Godzilla -1?
Not yet. It's on my list of things to watch. I'm still trying to finish Monarch, the TV series on Apple TV Plus. Jesus. I don't know how much, like, I know it ties into the Monsterverse. I don't know how much of the show I need to watch to understand what's happening in Godzilla X Kong. I don't think I need to do much because I've seen Godzilla versus Kong, so
Yeah.
it's pretty self-explanatory. But
Yeah.
we got a new trailer, and
Ooh.
from the first article I saw about it, it was like we just get 3 minutes of awesome action.
3 minutes is a good amount, honestly.
That's a good trailer.
That's like a
All right.
solid. It's not a teaser. This is real.
Now it's a full length trailer. So here is the second official trailer for Kong, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire.
The new Empire.
For centuries, there was harmony.
It always cracks me up how much Godzilla does not really take into consideration
And the great
everyone
apes
above where he's trying to
became
protect.
protectors of
Hell
humanity.
nah. That's some Thanos shit. I'm trying to protect as many as I can, but lives will be lost in this shit.
Right, lives will be ruined. Like thinking back to San Francisco and I think Japan in the last movie.
Nobody's like, Godzilla, you don't pay this bill?
We've discovered a signal.
I'm like, bro.
She can feel it. Kong,
looking old.
Godzilla, they can feel it too.
Right? He looks like he Asian, but
Something
like
is
Godzilla's
coming.
like, I'm still here.
Something even they're afraid of.
That cold blood, man.
You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never ask.
Just try not to swallow your tongue.
What?
Oh my god!
Not Kong.
Are they taking us to another universe? Another dimension?
Is that a mini Kong?
Oh, baby.
Oh my
That's not just a signal. That's a call for war.
Is that a dozen more other Kongs?
Like, there's no frame of reference to how big they are. So I guess if that's
Yeah.
wrong, then yeah, they're all
Ooh.
giant.
Did he just
What
cut up
is
Kong's
that?
arm? Because I feel like in the trailer he has like a metal glove.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
These look.
Love it.
1 second.
Take your time. Pause it.
If I was on the ground and I just saw fucking Godzilla burst out of the ground like that and start fucking running,
the way my ass
The
would
way
fall
my-
from my body. Like the
the
way,
way my heart would just have to stop so that I just don't feel anything. So I could just die just on sight. Because it's like, how do you get out of that? Like, you don't have any frame of I don't know if this nigga runs straight or if he runs zigzag.
is he
Like,
gonna put on the juke boots? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, where do
Right,
I go?
like, I can't predict what he's gonna do next. I don't know how wide his foot span is, and then you have Kong right behind him. So it's like, if you just happen to miss Godzilla's feet and his tail
I
that's
would just
dragging
curl up
behind
into a
him
little ball
and just
hope for
roll.
the best. Like roll, and roll some more, and just hope not to get fucked up. Like eyes closed tightly.
Oh
Someone
my
save
gosh.
me, please.
Oh, so they're gonna fuck up Rio this time.
The last
Damn.
time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
How
They're
are they
just
getting
Captain
a big?
America
I want to see
and
how they're
Iron
getting
Man.
that
I have seen
big ass thing. Like, how do they get Kong to just put on the glove?
Right, and who made it?
Ooh,
Is it
Some minor
Gucci?
augmentations.
Oh,
No, that's so scary.
I mean, still can't wait to do this. I can't wait to watch
I
this
will.
video.
Yeah. Will is here. That's
March
Will.
is gonna be such a busy.
They
busy
mean
month.
like this, like next month, March. Like that's like not next year, March, but like next month, March.
Y'all were muted, so I never heard you start talking. Oh, he had the video muted. I was like,
That's
when were
dirty.
we muted?
I was like, that's dirty. But
I can't
yeah,
wait.
that's like next month. It's gonna be a busy month.
Luna was asking me. I think she saw like a ad for Deadpool, and come on, and she was like, I want to see Deadpool, right? And I was just like,
I'm sorry. But that's not an
excuse
option.
me.
Yeah.
I was just like, look, we'll have to see. I was like, I understand you want to see it, but you have to understand I have to see it before you can see it, so I can make sure it's okay for you to see it.
I was just talking. Like, I'm not a huge Deadpool fan, and I feel like I'm like, I know. It's like I know.
Damn, Bridget, they're gonna tear the internet down to find you.
I know. I get it. Like I feel like it's just like there's nothing I love more than a fart joke. Like or or a dick. Like there's nothing I love more than to be.
I love a good dick and balls joke.
I'm like I'm a 11-year-old. Like I do get it, but it's like too much. It's I don't know. It seems cheesy to me. I think like it's like the way that like this is his character. This is who he is, and I'm like, yeah, but why? I don't know. I will still watch it probably, but Deadpool is not my I don't hate him. I just
Well,
feel
Luna,
like
yeah, I mean, the only thing is that Luna has like a thing. I mean, Deadpool also isn't scary. It's just usually just quite violent, which I
yeah,
think she
yeah,
understands like the difference of like you should not and could not and will not do that kind of stuff. So I was
yeah,
gonna say like I feel like she would want to see movies and then it's like too much.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. But
But
it looks fun. I would watch.
because I was gonna say I would trade her to go see Godzilla X Kong because I know she likes those movies. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, big monkey, big lizard. No, but I
uh,
saw like this thing on I'm sorry, like Instagram, and it's like, if Godzilla was actually standing in the water, these are how big his shoes would have to be in order to, because he can't, like, how either how tall he would have to be or the platform heel he would have to wear in order to
yeah,
be standing like that in the ocean.
maybe making Godzilla look like Jesus, just trying to walk in the
So
ocean.
are you like Team Kong or are you like Team Godzilla? Where do you stand?
Um, it's a hard decision because I feel like Godzilla protects out of like I know you're a bad entity. And
Yeah,
I think it's just for like I don't want you to destroy the planet or whatever. I don't know.
yeah,
So that it's like overrun. Like it's like because it's also a thing of like I feel like from the first Godzilla, it was that he was more he was bothered because they woke him up or some shit. Like he was chilling
same,
dormantly, and it's
same.
like, and then the Muto was like, "No, I want to do all this shit." I
The
don't
way
remember,
I would wake up after sleeping for decades, eons,
you know.
you know?
And then
Yeah.
Kong, I feel like Kong fights out of protection of his species, like like
Hmm.
he like because if you remember from his individual movie in the MonsterVerse, clearly he had a family, and I think like the creatures from Skull Island killed his family. So his is more of like a vengeance, but like also another greater kind of good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget how we ended up at I think Godzilla X Kong is like they took him out of his environment and I was just like,
I mean,
why?
it's
Why?
like, and you thought this was a good idea because type of thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
fighting against each other was a lot more like corporate
yeah,
greed and stuff because like they were like no bring him this way so we can do X, Y, and Z. I have to go back and watch the other movies because I haven't watched them in a while, but I
yeah.
enjoyed
Same,
them.
same.
I don't think I've ever spoken to you about this show before. I think I've spoken about it with Travis before, but there's a show that CBS had um before it went just to Paramount Plus exclusively called
Mm-hmm.
Evil. It has the
He,
dude who played Luke Cage in
oh, that black guy,
yeah.
the
Um
bald one. I
yeah.
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And that's kind of like that's how I discovered the show. And let me tell you, it is so fucking good. Like it was good
Evil.
when it was on CBS, like when it was like, primetime TV censored. But the minute they took it to Paramount, it just took it to a whole other level. And I was like, yes.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, I can't. I mean, I don't want to spoil. I had the teaser trailer because I kept wondering if they were going to have a fourth season because there are some
Wow. Three
storylines that are
seasons
left.
already. Then
Yeah,
they
they
already
have
have
3
three.
seasons.
Wow.
So the third one was a Paramount Plus exclusive, and then things got delayed because of the actor strike, the writer strike, and I started questioning if they were going to bring it back. Um, because there wasn't any news, but TV stations before or networks before have said, yes, this is going to come. And then they, the second some kind of conflict hits, they're like, nope, it's canceled now.
Hmm.
But so like after waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, we finally got a teaser for the fourth season, which will unfortunately be its last season. So
Wow.
You have time to catch up.
Never mind.
Well, not time to catch up for the 4th season, but it's not a lot to do. Oh, it's not a lot to binge.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot to consume, for sure.
Yeah. I don't even remember how many episodes were in the 1st season, but I don't think it was like it's not like your typical, I don't think 22
teasing
yeah.
teaser trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, the 1st season only had 13 episodes, and that's typically what they kind of stuck at.
Okay.
Yeah, like even season 3 has 10 episodes, and that's probably because it converted to a streaming platform instead. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay. Excuse me.
I want to go back to normal.
What's normal?
Me too.
I have visions of hell.
Me too.
I have visions of the world ending.
Something is happening, and I don't.
It's somewhat religious, but not like crazy religious. But it does deal with like
Make it stop. Make it
demons
stop
and
whining.
Like Lucifer type of thing.
kind of. There's no angels, but it's like it's a lot of evil stuff going on. But it does like, but Black dude is a priest.
Mike Coulter.
Does it
is
seem
that
like
black
this
guy's
assignment's
name.
getting
Thank you.
weirder?
I was like, his name always escapes
If
me
you hold
because
a
it
gun to my
sounds-
head and asked me to tell you what his name was, I would just die. So it's just
Well, yeah, because
I have no
his
idea.
name isn't fitting. His name is like he
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
like
Ann
a real-
Coulter's fucking brother.
just like a normal
And then he comes
name.
up, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you're not related to Ann Coulter.
Yeah, exactly.
But to just give you a premise of what the show is, give me one second. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's also made, but it's made by Robert and Michelle King, who I don't know what else did they make. Oh, The Good Wife.
Yeah.
I didn't watch The Good Wife, but I do watch The Good Fight.
Are they
I
related?
haven't caught. Yeah, so The Good Wife
Oh.
is the first one. And then The Good Fight is a spin-off. So some of the characters came from The Good Wife into The Good Fight. Because I think it was pretty much once The Good Wife ended, they started The Good Fight. I'm not sure. But
Okay.
I like it. So skeptical forensic psychologist Dr. Kristen Bouchard, which is played by Katja Herbers, who is the woman. Catholic seminarian David Acosta, played by Mike Coulter, and skeptical technology contractor Ben Shakir, played by Asif Mandivi. He's been in like random other things that I have seen, so I enjoy seeing him when he pops up. Are hired by the Catholic Church to investigate purported supernatural events. As time passes, the three find their personal lives increasingly intertwined with such events as the individuals behind some of the incidents, such as Dr. Leland Townsend, played by Michael Emerson from Lost, and a rival forensic psychologist who seems obsessed with Kristen and her family. It goes on. It takes you on quite a ride, I will say.
Okay.
It's quite interesting, and I really do. Anytime someone's like, do you know any good dark shows that like that are entertaining, like I definitely always recommend this one. Because it's good, and I do like the fact that it will only have 4 seasons, because I feel like they'll be able to close out the stories.
Yeah. There's nothing I love more than a story that has an ending. So like that's the issue I have, I think, with The Office. It's like people loved it, and they kept writing, and it got weird. So a beginning and an end is not a bad thing. I'm for that. I'm all for that.
Yeah. But so I'm excited for this to come back out. Thankfully, this is not in March, so maybe you do have a little bit of time to kind of watch to at least start watching it before it comes out.
On Paramount Plus, you said, right?
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
They should have all the
All the
1 through
seasons.
3. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out.
It's good, especially when they start being able to say fuck.
So that's what changed when they went to Paramount.
Yeah, pretty
I see.
much. Like they could. I felt like you. I don't even want to say they could get darker with what they were doing, because I mean, there's dark television on
Yeah.
the live TV, but like I think what they are able to say and how like the character probably is feeling in that moment, it fits so much better.
Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. But so I have another trailer called Prey, and it stars Ryan Felipe, Mena Suavari, Emil Hirsch. But we will watch that after we go through a quick ad break. Like literally, you won't even notice that we're gone. But if you do, and you want to avoid said ad, you can go to patreon.com/creatiaworld, where you get access to these episodes ad-free with one of the tiers. The other tiers get you access also to like exclusive content, such as Return to Wrestling with Matt and Travis, where they watch throwback pay-per-view matches. And so they last I checked, they did Great American Bash 1998. They got Beach Bash or something like that coming up. So there's that. There's also Multiverse with me and Travis watching animated comic book movies. Last month we did Justice League War World. This month we should be uploading Batman, Superman, Public Enemies, which was interesting of a watch. And then there's also If You Have to Ask with Matt and Kate. Me and Bridget were guests on this month's episode of that, and we
were.
Bad relationships and breast milk. What the show is really just kind of like, am I the asshole kind of scenarios found on Reddit, and we kind of answer whether or not they were the asshole in that scenario, or we just react to it. But it's a great time, so go ahead and check those out, and we will be back in about a minute.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creatiaworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creatiaworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description.
Yes, it is in the description.
We're back.
We are. We're back.
I lost my whole train of thought.
It's fine. We'll find it. Maybe.
Okay. We're back. I'm sorry.
We are.
I was just like, where was I thinking? What was I doing? We have a trailer. Vertical. We're back. Not Vertical. Prey. That is the name of the production company.
Prey.
Jesus. The minute or the 50 seconds that ad plays for is not enough.
I know. I ran away to get another drink, and I came back quickly because it's not as long as it used to be.
All right, we're back. We're here.
Prey.
Here's the trailer, Prey, starring Ryan Felipe and Emil Hirsch, and Mena Suavari.
We gotta go.
Why?
They're coming for us. They want American hostages.
Why?
Listen.
Why?
You've all paid for a seat on the plane. Those coming with me, let's go. What's going on? Go take a seat. I know what I'm doing.
Plane.
Excuse me? I'm like, sir?
I know what I'm doing.
Flight attendant?
Where are we?
Also one of my
Someplace
biggest
you don't want to
nightmares.
be. We crashed over the big game reserve. Every second we're exposed out here
to animals.
is life-threatening.
Yeah, one of the tags where it was like lion.
First thing in the morning.
Lion.
Why would you be outside?
People are dying. We need a
People
plan.
are dying.
We're being hunted.
No, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the female lion does the hunting, not the male one.
Everything out here is trying to kill us.
Yeah, you're in their territory.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Seems like a you problem. I'm telling you, I think that female lions are the ones that do the hunting. Unless the lions are like under some sort of
Yeah.
something.
Like, the only thing I'm really believing is like maybe a female lion and maybe that snake that was on the dude's leg.
Have you seen Zoo?
No.
You don't have to. Don't go there. It's bad. It's really bad.
This movie is the movie that Idris Elba wanted Beast to be, just with more family.
More
family included.
more family. Yeah, for sure.
That looks like a interesting like Friday night watch.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way I would. I don't know if it will be in theaters, but I would not pay money to see it.
Yeah,
but
like,
I would watch it on like a date night or like a what should I watch? I'm fucking eating, that type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just to watch a good action-y movie.
It does not say whether or not it's going to be
released in theaters.
theater. Yeah, but interesting. I'll give that a watch. I'll give it a watch. Okay. I'll give you a choice on the next place we go.
Ooh,
do you want a game trailer or something creepy?
Game.
Okay.
That was really easy. I was like, this might be crazy, this choice. No, that was like super easy. Super easy.
All right.
Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Platforming gameplay and save the mini Marios from Donkey Kong's clutches in the Mario versus Donkey Kong game for the Nintendo Switch system. But wait, it's also chock full of enemies and obstacles that'll test your reflexes and your wits.
On the note of Kong, you know,
right?
Stands and trampolines. Okay. Mario versus Donkey Kong has so many things. You may have heard of blue color switches. Now enjoy red and yellow as well. Just jump.
Well.
But wait, there's more. You can stand on objects, pick up objects, and throw objects at enemies. That's objectively impressive. Climb up ladders, ropes, and chains. You can even climb down. But wait!
You hear that flute in the background?
Give the new casual style gameplay a try for a more relaxed experience, or add an extra in local 2-player co-op. With over 130 levels spread across a variety of themed worlds, you can be saying hooray today! Don't delay! Mario vs. Donkey Kong for the Nintendo Switch system is available now.
But wait! There's a free demo available on Nintendo eShop.
I'm about to download that. Where is my Switch?
You could say hooray today, no delay. And also as wello.
You can enjoy red and yellow as wello.
Wow, that was a piece of art. That was what I loved that. That was awesome.
I'm happy you enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a good time. As wello is wow.
That was such a great rhyme. It's
I think the more it went on, the more I was like, what? Like, wow, that was great.
Yeah, this makes me want to buy. It makes me want to
really
buy and do.
Horrible at platformers, though. I was just talking to Matt about that. Like, I didn't play Mario growing up, so like, whenever a game involves any like platforming, jumping, I'm more likely to just hand you the controller to do it for me, unless you want to see me actually pissed off. Then you know, someone else, please do this for me.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I grew up playing those things, so it's like playing them now. It's like the best kind of nostalgia for me, and I just kind of feel like it's probably because of the world going to shit that I can't really start new things because I was like, I just want things to go back to when it was easier.
Yeah,
it's usually why the Sims and SVU throwback episodes are usually a specific combo, because that's what I used to do all the time. Like there's like a bunch of shows that I just have very core memories of watching in the background as I played The Sims, whether it was 2, 3, or 4. So it's just like now I'm like, I just want it to be like then when life was really easy.
Just want for it to be easy. Yeah, I get that. You know, just back to what it was. No responsibility situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since the last trailer was a game trailer, this one has to be a creepy one.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll survive, I guess.
It's called Sting.
I mean, how bad could it be? Spider. I do hate spiders.
Oh, me too. The other day,
like
I want to say like a week ago or so, there was something up with the Wi-Fi, and I was just trying to make sure like all the cables were good. So like I was looking at like the outlets down there like behind like the power strip behind like my desk, and like to the right of my desk I just saw like one of those like common house spiders, like the really tiny one, but they have like long legs. Like
yeah.
Super thin legs. Like they're not really going to do anything to you. And I saw that, and I literally was like, nope. If anything's broken down there, Chris will figure it out because it will not be me.
It's honestly like I'm not scared of roaches. Like I'm like unhappy to see them as one would be, you know. But I get like into a ragey like murder mode when it comes to them. But like spiders are like really fast, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and if you miss them the first time, they're gonna hide they're going somewhere else, and then it's like, where did you go?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But anyway, Sting.
Hey there, little guy. No, that's a child you need to let go of. What is wrong with this child? Cool. Not cool.
Okay.
As a parent, you know how mad I would be if I found out she was doing this shit.
No, that's like the serial killer shit for sure.
Now her spider acting like an octopus.
What the hell happened to it?
Oh. Did it
Nancy?
Did it
debone the fucking parrot? Yes, it did.
feather the parrot?
Could a spider grow in a couple of hours?
No!
Nah, I'm good, fam. Nah. Nah.
They must live in Australia.
Nah. Correct.
Is that what's her name?
Come on, Sting.
You got a problem with
Marlon? Yeah, Marlon.
Now we have to deal with this together.
Oh no!
I'm good.
You brought us here.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I've never been more good in my life.
That is like, no, I don't want anything crawling into my mouth. Like, even just that fact, where it's like, humans swallow this many spiders a night, in their sleep over their lifetime. I'm like, well, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not me, though. I don't do that. So,
I'm good on that.
I don't, like, my mouth is shut when I'm sleeping.
This is why I bite my lip while I'm sleeping.
This is literally,
this is exactly why.
Why do you have headaches? Yeah, because I clench my fucking jaw. That's why.
Yeah, I lock up the jaw while I'm sleeping, so
I
that
don't want
little
any fucking
crawlers
creatures to crawl into my body. That's crazy.
No,
I'm good on that
Nar,
one.
I'm good.
Yes, Nar, I'm good. Nar,
I don't even know if that's a good date night video.
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
All right, so to just lighten up the mood as like a last trailer.
Please God.
Do you want a maybe bloody justified revenge or something ridiculous?
Ridiculous.
Okay. This is called Snack Shack. I saw the trailer for it earlier today, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. Paramount. Check it out.
These juice drops are banging.
How was a field trip, boys?
Yeah, we gotta hand feed the giraffe.
Yeah, the sucker was eating right out of her palm.
You made this? How old are you guys?
16.
Hey! You idiots are gonna end up on the side of a frickin' milk carton.
Grounded. No more running free range all summer. I've got one.
Imagine being a teenager in 1991.
No.
We need to bag some summer jobs. You think you can hook us up?
You can have something.
Honestly, I don't even know what kind of shenanigans.
Snapchat.
No,
they
he wasn't
bid it out at the
teenager.
city council meeting.
I want to pitch you an idea.
He was
You
still a
bid
child.
$2,000 on the Snack Shack at the swimming pool.
Actually, we did 3.
It's a total shithole. Yeah, but it's our shithole.
Their hair.
Let's get to work.
Right?
We need this fucker spick and span in case some health inspector comes sniffing around.
I don't know, like a white man
Not shit.
today that has
We're gonna be
like
rolling in so
bangs
much
like that
fucking
anymore.
dough.
Like hair. in
Oh,
his
like
face.
the guy with like the sheet down. He has the
Hey,
Did you ever watch
me a Diet Coke.
the Grassy The Next Generation?
Thanks.
No.
I was gonna say he has like the KT hair.
So
It's almost like that Ashton Kutcher hair a little bit.
Yeah.
So I fuck on it with ketchup. Charging 75
But we
cents
like
more.
foreheads now, I think,
That's fucking genius, dude.
these days.
I think he like the right amount of forehead.
Yeah.
There's been a pattern with you two.
An escalation.
A very dangerous escalation.
It's open season, Limp Dicks. You never know when. You never know where.
That's piss, ain't it?
You're unbelievable. This is fucking epic, dude.
Just want to fun this summer. Feel me?
God damn.
One little advice.
That was very specific. Like it wasn't like I'm just grabbing like this general area. It's for like security or out of nervousness. Like I am actively putting my index finger and my thumb for granted.
There was a goal.
Nice wheels, douchebag.
Damn.
March 15th. Yeah, I don't know what it is that they created and sold. I'm going to assume some kind of liquor or beer or whatever, some kind of party drink.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
wondering
I'll
who
give
those
that a
kids are. Like, are they new to the acting scene, or are they like, have they
Connor
been in other stuff?
Sherry, Gabrielle LaBelle, Mike Abdallah. Let me see. Snack Shack.
Snack Shack.
I can't
I
spell
mean,
snack.
it seemed like a fun movie though.
Oh yeah, Connor Sherry, Gabrielle LaBelle. Gabrielle LaBelle has been in a few things. I don't know how big his roles were. Connor Sherry is from Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Hmm.
And he's the
Sounds
one with
scary.
the JT hair.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But he hasn't been in a lot of stuff either. So
Oh,
yeah, they're both fairly new to the acting game.
that's what I watched. To bring us back to the beginning of the episode was Valentine's Day, and I have to talk about this really like super quickly.
Wait, the big
The
all
the one
all
the
the one
one
with the picture?
exactly. That's why he was on my
Oh
head.
god. I
It was
used to love those
it
kind
was
of movies.
I know, but it's so cringy. Like the thing about Ashton Kutcher, I was like, nobody has like bangs like that anymore, for starters. Also, imagine just being Ashton. I don't know if I've seen Ashton Kutcher in a film that wasn't romantically charged.
Yeah,
And
he's a rom-com guy.
imagine that. Like that's just like your career as is that what he wanted? You know, like as an
I
actor,
don't know. Well,
just to be the rom-com guy.
I know he wanted to be the funny guy because I mean, like most of his roles have been like of a funny nature. I don't think
Right.
I've seen him. Oh, I mean, aside from the Butterfly Effect, I was
I
gonna say I don't
know
think I've
he's been
seen
in like
him.
some more serious films, but I'm only mostly it's just he's the rom-com
Yeah,
guy. And another
mostly
thing, Anne
Bieber.
Hathaway in that movie put she like
She
they were
is
having
one.
sex. She got up, she put on her boots, like calf length boots first, and then put on the rest of her clothes
Oh,
after.
that's a movie with Taylor Swift.
Yes, and Taylor Lautner as well. But it was just like wild to me that she put her shoes on first and then the rest of her clothes. Like I was like,
I remember what you're talking about because I remember being so off put by that, and it was just
I
like,
was like, so
girl,
I
who
was
gets
super
dressed like
duper like,
this?
I was super high, and I was like, hold on, did she just put her boots on first and then the rest? That's like so weird.
It's kind of like how I feel like at times when I'm just standing in just a pair of underwear, and I don't even mean like a bra, like just
Just
crotch
naked.
cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
just crotch covering and a pair of socks. And I don't mean like knee high or shin high socks. I mean like ankle socks. You see how ridiculous that sounds? Like that
I
picture?
look
Like
stupid. Yes.
like what
It's
the
like
fuck is this feeling?
it was so weird. It's like putting on one sock and then putting the shoe on and then putting the other sock and putting the shoe. Like, who does that? Like, just two socks on, two shoes on. Like, I don't know if I'm like.
I feel like my reaction watching something like that happen would probably identify me somewhere on the spectrum. Just because I'd be like,
Honestly, I was like, what? Like, I just don't think it makes. I was like, I don't trust her. I don't trust her now. Like, why is she putting her shoes on first and then like a skirt and a top and a blazer? And I'm just like,
well, because
anyway.
she's the one who moonlights as a phone sex
Yeah,
operator. So she's like,
exactly.
her inner slut comes out when she puts her boots on first.
I guess that's a choice, is what it is. But yeah, that's I really
I
needed
remember
to like
that movie.
get that out of my system because it's been like bubbling up.
I used to love those kinds of movies because what was the other one? New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah, with like the ensemble. I really wanted to count how often actors were together and if at any point they were all together, but I don't think that they were. So I know it was probably pitched to them in a way that they would be acting in a mini film with the opposite of said actor or actress, and they would never see anybody else in that film. But another one I want to rewatch is The Devil Wears Prada. I do want to rewatch that.
I love that movie.
It's a really good
because the more you watch it, the more you realize how horrible certain people in her life were.
Yeah. Honestly, her boyfriend.
It's funny because I remember the whole thing of like Taylor Lautner and Taylor Swift dating, and then he's married to someone else who is also named Taylor,
which is weird. Right?
Yeah, so it's kind of just like their legal married names are both Taylor Lautner.
It's not like, I know that my name doesn't really fit on a man, but if I met someone named Bridget that I was interested in, or even a woman, if I met a woman named Bridget, I just don't think I could see it past anything else besides being a friend, because I wouldn't want to be like, and now we're both Bridget with the last name
Like
that we have.
during sex, do they both say, "Oh, Taylor"? Like
Taylor, yeah. Oh, what? Like, yeah, that's yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. Because they're both Taylor Lautner, they would just both be the same.
I had to look it up. Her maiden name is Dome.
I would just keep my maiden name, I guess. I mean, it would just be weird. I feel like my name is so specific, and even yours, it's like, to say it out loud is weird because not a lot of people have that name. We're not like Britney's or like fucking Courtney's. It's specific to us. But anyway.
Yeah. So that's a great place to end.
I was like, anyway, that was a tangent. I had to get that for Valentine's Day out of my. I need to talk.
It was a great time to watch it. So. Was it? Since I'm thinking about it, wasn't Ashton Kutcher also in New Year's Eve, or was that someone else?
And he was with Jessica Alba. He proposed to her. I was like, Jessica Alba is like not my like favorite. Like, I don't care. I just don't care. But I'm like, she's way out of your league, man. Like, way out of your league. And how can you like propose to someone and just not know at all that they definitely don't want to marry you? Like, that's horrible. That's so horrible.
So New Year's Eve had Halle Berry, Jessica Biel, Bon Jovi, Abigail Breslin, Ludacris, Robert De Niro, Josh Duhamel, Zac Efron, Hector Elizondo. I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure if I saw his face, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Jessica Biel was also, she was in Valentine's Day as well. Yeah.
Katherine Heigl, Ashton Kutcher, Joey McIntyre, Seth Meyers, Leah Michelle, Sarah Jessica Parker, Sarah Paulson, Michelle Pfeiffer, Till Schweiger, Jake T. Austin, Hilary Swank, and Sofia Vergara. Jesus.
That's a lot. Well, I know that Valentine's Day had Ashton Kutcher and Jessica Biel, but that's the only names. And also George Lopez.
Jessica Alba, Kathy Bates, Jessica Biel, Bradley Cooper, Eric Dane, Patrick Dempsey, Hector Elizondo, Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Garner, Topher Grace, Anne Hathaway, Carter Jenkins, Ashton Kutcher, Queen Latifah, Taylor Lautner, George Lopez, Shirley MacLaine, Emma Roberts, Julia Roberts, Bryce Robinson, and Taylor Swift in her film acting debut. Not that we really cared, but
what? It happened.
There we are.
It was a good movie. It's a good enough movie. But yeah, anyway.
It received negative reviews, but was a box office success. That is insanity.
I mean, I feel like a lot of feminine people brought their partners to see that movie, probably. Like, and it's just like an easy movie to watch. That's when I think rom-coms now they don't really exist as much as they used to because it's cheesy. It's predictable.
They don't, and Netflix is probably the only place that they keep making
the only place. And I appreciate it. There's sometimes I'm like, I just want to watch some silly like love shit, I guess. But
now everyone makes all the love stories like some sordid, like it has to be something tragic or something
Tragedy,
like
some red flags that I would never
some
go
dark
for. Like,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
it can't just be. Don't get me started on black women in romance movies.
God.
It's always got to be tragic
Tragic and red flags
and
and just
messy.
and messy as hell. Messy as hell.
But that's gonna be
Yeah.
enough newsy time because we'll keep
Yeah.
talking, even though I don't
Yeah,
mind
we
it. But
sure will.
thank you guys for watching us live today, those who are still here. You can always connect with us on all the socials, such as Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. If you go to creatiaworld.com, it's like a master hyperlist of all the links to us, our Twitch, our YouTube, our Pornhub, our Patreon, the socials, Facebook, which is another place you can watch us live at facebook.com/Creatia World. If you are there, you can also join our groups for things such as Dem Dragons, which is where we talk all things Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, shit, just dragons.
Dragon stuff.
House of the Dragon will come out later this year, so I'm sure the conversation will be on and popping in there later on this year. So
For sure.
check that out. That's facebook.com/group/demdragons. If you are a wrestling fan, Smacking It Raw, which is where they talk all things wrestling, they being Matt, Katie, and Vince, they talk all things wrestling. That goes live every Saturday night at midnight, 11 p.m. Central. They have a Facebook group that goes along with it, which is like the safest, least toxic place to talk wrestling on the internet. And it's facebook.com/group/smacking it raw. Bridget, where can we locate you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at it's .ppower, and then on Twitter or X, if that's what people are calling it now, at it's _ppower. And yeah, that's it. What about you?
As always, in the same places at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK.
Woohoo!
But yeah, so we'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Is there
Good
any like
weekend.
awards thing going on this weekend? Is the Oscars this
I
weekend?
know it's like awards season. I just don't know
Yeah.
when the Oscars are like coming out. But if it is this weekend, I hope that I'm matched with you.
The
to
Screen
discuss
Actors
them.
Guild is like being shown on Netflix, and
there's like a streamers awards, I think, that I saw coming out.
Oh,
but
the Oscars is in March. I'm fucking bugging.
I mean,
well, whatever happens this weekend, I'm sure we'll talk about it on Monday. So we'll catch you guys then. Have a great rest of your Friday.
Bye.